Let's keep this winning streak going.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Brooklyn Nets. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for Cameron Johnson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So the Nets starting 5. Grant is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Hachimura out there with James. And it's Butler in at the 5, roaming the paint. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
Now, here's Schroeder. Here's Sharp. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Sharp's got the opening field goal of the game for Brooklyn. Outside, Russell. Pass to Buck. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Her passes to Sharp. Lets a floater go. Kicks it out to Grant. A three-pointer, no good. James looking around. Outside, Russell. Butler, a screen on Williams. Here's Russell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And one of the most versatile scorers in the league. D'Angelo will sock you from all angles.
Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder, here's Butler. Some solid defense from Grant.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Butler passes to Reeves. To the paint. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Hachimura.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Johnson outside. Pass to Sharp. Outside Williams. Grant for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a response from Grant. If his team wasn't fired up, they are now.
Inside. Shot's good from Butler.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Nets trail by 3. Shooter passes to Sharp. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Sharp sets the pick for Grant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for James. Christie comes in for HWLRADIO. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves. And a change for the Nets. Bogdanovich is checked in. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And we have a special report coming to us from Shams Charania on the Magic. Shams, what's the latest out of Orlando?
Thanks, Kevin. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against Miami got the job done. He scored 46 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now, here's Grant. After the miss from Butler. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They are in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratching your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
We've got Butler. Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's LeBron at the portion. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Here's Bogdanovich. A rebound by the Lakers. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Milton. Outside Williams to the inside. It's Finney-Smith, top of the key. Off target from outside.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Butler. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the paint. Here's Clowney. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Los Angeles leading by 8. Butler with the ball. Williams picks him up. Butler passes to Reeves. It's stolen by Milton. One-on-one fast break. Bogdanovich against James. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. He lobs it up. Finney-Smith kicks to Bogdanovich. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Butt. Christie comes in for Hatchett. So it's Los Angeles, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that that's a great comparison or a good turkey sound effect. Neither is that. And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest. And that concludes.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizards.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Johnson is out there with Grant. Then it's Sharp, and it's Williams at the 2. Russell from long range. Rebound by Williams. Nets trail by 15. Schroeder finds Williams. No good on the 3. James against Johnson. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got his first points of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Sharp sets the pick for Williams. Off target from three-point range. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Williams passes to Grant. Here's Schroeder. Grant outside. Sharp with a screen on Hachimura. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Lakers leading by 17. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it is, it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. He's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Butler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And stolen by Russell. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Butler, no good. Nets trail by 18. Stolen by Reeves. Butler against Sharp. It's Butler that time on the assist by Reeves. Butler's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Russell against Schroeder. Grant for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James, the pass to Butler. Plays it up off the glass. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Butler. Angeles with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Davis. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Reddish in for Russell. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Christie is out there with Vincent. Then it's Cameron Reddish. Then there's Hayes. And it's Butler in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. Taken away by Hayes. Vincent, the pass to Butler. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 34 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 36.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Johnson dishes to Schroeder. And Butler sends it back. And they're able to recover. Williams from outside. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Vincent, the pass to Butler. It's good. Butler's got 38 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Schroeder. Outside Williams. Sharp with a screen on Christie. Williams' shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant
37-73. The score is backwards.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson gets the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Schroeder. Johnson outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to.
Oh, wow!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.